And 3, 2, 1, bam.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dormtainment Podcast. It's the third one, is it? Yeah, the third one. We on number 3.
That's been a good intro radio voice.
Hey everybody!
Hey everybody!
Hey
All
everybody!
that breath on that H.
That mic gonna stink.
Let's hope not. But it's the third podcast. We've been doing good so far. I think people have been enjoying it.
Yeah, I saw us on the iTunes top podcast list.
Number 21.
Number 21.
Number 21. That's a good number.
Yeah, we was like above like a lot of like popular podcasts. So you know,
Hey, congrats. Let's clap that up.
You know we do big things.
No, we don't. We dropped another skit this week. It turned out really good. It seemed like a good response. Everybody's loving it. What else? A lot of good things. Going on. But you know, right before we get into all the topics and all the juicy stuff, I think it's time that we go to our pastor of the house, Pastor Green, for the morning prayer and announcements.
Welcome everybody. Once again, I am Pastor Rome Green. Been head of this church. Once I kicked Brother Rich's father out, and you know he, like I said, he got in the gambling ring, and you know things went downhill.
Whole
Speak on it, don't speak
Okay, I ain't gonna speak on it, you know, but I'm praying for him. I'm always
Put the
praying
church
for him.
business out there.
I'm always praying for him.
Please don't do
One
it.
of the main announcements I want to announce is that on Sunday, March 29th, we do have a show at University of North Carolina, Greensboro.
Oh my
That
God.
is UNCG.
Preach.
It is for UNCG students. I need every UNCG student to be there. You can bring a guest as well. Let's pack the house. Let's pack the house out. And let's get some of them blessings in there. Let's get some of that passion in there and that compassion in there. And let's have a good show.
okay.
Yeah.
This
Compassion.
church.
Yeah, it's church, all right. Also want to announce that we did release a skit.
Top off that.
We did release a skit titled "Good Morning Text." That is the Good Morning Text
Good
skit.
morning, good
You
morning.
guys go watch that. We also have another skit out, Bars. Please go watch that if you haven't watched that. Those are our 2 latest skits. Want to let you guys know that the congregation has an app coming soon, so be prepared for the app that is coming soon.
About time.
Because you know the Lord said technology
Grab the wheel.
is the root of all success. That's what I heard. That's what I read.
What chapter is it?
That's on the back cover of the book.
Okay.
You ain't never seen that part.
I never
You got to look inside the little.
That's the
slip.
New Testament.
That's the new.
Testament.
The New Testament.
This church got all types of holes in it.
All types of what?
That's because the holes that you're talking about because of the renovation that's going on.
okay,
From the
okay.
parking lot to the steeple, we got a lot of things going on in the church that we're trying to fix. So
Speaking of the parking lot,
Uh-huh.
I think one of our attendants who always likes to complain has something to say.
no, you know, he's okay this week. Me and him, we had a nice Sunday dinner last night.
Oh,
Yeah, we had
I just wanted to say,
That's Brother Chaz.
Brother Chaz Miller.
I just wanted to say that I hope this new app, you could go in there and you can press a certain button and you'll see a nice smooth parking lot. I just hope it's in there, Pastor Green.
Now,
Nope,
brother.
nope,
Now, brother. Over potatoes last night. You told me that you were satisfied with what was going on. Now,
I was satisfied with the potatoes, Pastor.
you know what?
Not the
That's
parking lot.
you're right because that was bad communication on my part.
He told me in the back of the church that the potatoes are more smooth than the parking lot.
Oh, okay. Well, brother, I need you to speak up at dinner. You know, I got my wife there. And you want to hold back? Did you talk to me, brother?
I hate church negotiations.
As DJ of the church,
We have a DJ.
yeah, well, y'all play the tracks when you come out.
Oh, hey, you doing your thing, brother?
Yeah, DJ Usher Mike.
DJ Usher Mike.
yeah.
Okay.
I think I need some new equipment.
Okay.
I need a new turntable.
Now hold on now, brother. I mean, I know you want to do your DJ thing, and I could hear it from the parking lot. That's good because there's only one little speaker for the whole parking lot, and you know, I'm just saying, if he could get some equipment, we could do some of these potholes.
Well, listen,
But
we
see, we
can
gotta
talk
get-
to the treasurer of the church.
Yeah, we can-
That's Deacon Cam Miller. We can talk to him. What's the pot looking like?
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. We not making enough money to accommodate any of these needs. So unless I think some churches I attended, we do double collection.
Okay.
So you know
So
they
we
do
gonna-
one at the beginning and another before the end.
Okay, that's a great
They
idea.
need to step it up.
You know, for
innovation.
this coming up Sunday, we'll do that. But in the meantime, the best thing we can do right now is go to Brother Dyer. What do you need, Brother Deacon Dyer, the church choir?
Deacon Dyer, the church choir.
How do double collections like work though? Like,
There you go, holding
That's
us
right.
down. You're holding us
Asking
down.
questions.
Asking,
You're not
holding
giving
us back.
That's the devil bringing
That's
that
the devil bringing
negativity
it
out of
here.
you.
Asking questions.
Rebuke.
Hold on.
What happened?
Get it out of him.
I just wanna
You set up a collection at the beginning,
Uh-huh.
and then you set up another collection before it ends.
But if I only got like so
Yeah,
much
ask
money
me
to
questions.
give, then
Listen, Drake said it best. He way up. We still blessed. Blessed. Way up, but blessed. Now I don't listen to all that rap. That's just what I heard from.
Let's
from a
get
local-
the prayer. Let's get the prayer.
We do need to get to the prayer. Now we got a new special guest.
I think it's so hot outside, Pastor. I think I've seen the devil a couple times. I just
Now,
No, that was just Sister Martha. She
You
had
calm
on red
down.
today.
well, you know, Sister Martha looks like the devil.
we got
I can apologize, Sister Martha.
we got a new special guest. Well, he's new to y'all, but he's the same old guy to us. We want to bring in Pastor Savage. He back again. He got a new suit this week. Me and him, we spoke right in the parking lot before we came. He said he was excited for this morning's prayer. So let's all bow our heads and
Before we go in there, Pastor, I mean, you be speaking to a lot of people in the parking lot, and you see the condition. And I'm just saying, I wonder.
brother, we gonna go to Pastor Savage right now. Pastor Savage, I need Pastor Savage to pray about the parking lot from WWE Zion Church on the east side. Bring it in, Pastor Savage.
Bow your heads. Lord, I just want you to bless the parking lot attendant, because I know he's out there sweating for the Lord. And also, Lord, I would like to thank you for guiding us in this Royal Rumble of life, where everybody comes out of different corners and try to drop your elbow on their temple, but it's not yours, Lord.
Amen.
Also,
Speak on it,
to the
Savage.
brother on the inside that needs some more DJ equipment, please let him get a little scratch for you, for the Lord. Play some tunes for you. There it is. Now, we thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
That boy be preaching. That boy be
In your
preaching.
name. Amen.
Amen.
Every time he come, he put me in tears.
I shut up the book.
Put me in tears.
Sorry,
every
that
time
was the
he
Iggy
comes.
verse.
Take that trash out there. Take that trash up our podcast.
Exercise that demon.
Turn around and tell the Lord what you came for.
All right, and that's the end of our stupid ass church segment on the Dorm
You like
Table
the curse in
podcast.
church, don't you?
I said it was the end of it.
So he's cursing as he's walking out the door.
So we did release a skit called the Good Morning Text. So I guess that's one thing we gonna speak on this morning is the Good Morning Text.
Where Good Morning Text came from.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, from a girl.
Oh, wait, of course it came from a girl.
Obviously. But I think I had came to tell you, right? And I told you, I was like, when I was like, this girl texts me good morning, and right away I was like, okay, things are getting too serious too fast. And then you start laughing, and you were like, yo, that would be a funny addition to I Think I Love You. Even I Think I Love You came from a real situation.
That came from a real situation.
And we made it into that. And then the same thing with the good morning
And the
text.
one we forget that we also did a wanna chill text.
Oh yeah,
That was the first one that
we
we
did.
did. So he did She Wanna Chill, then we
Chill.
did I Think I Love You. Now we
Yeah,
did Good Morning.
And we got
What's
another
next?
one.
And I just got a text last night that's scary. I have a question.
Whoa.
Lord.
Let's start with Good Morning first.
Let's break down this good morning.
We're gonna be here for days.
We did this whole skit about it.
Some girls, I feel like they just text it just to be nice. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
Okay.
Also, there are some that, you know what I mean, this is a strategic play. Hey, I'm about to be in this man's life. Send off.
But
Go
ahead, brother.
But regardless of her being nice or not, she still is thinking about you first thing in the morning. So that's where the issue is. That's the scary part.
It depends on your situation.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
We also have to think about too, because what if she's an early bird? She could be up at 6 a.m. She might have done all her duties in the morning, and then she thought about you. So it's a possibility.
You have to consider time when you're texting. You have to consider the consumer. And you have to know that, hey, if I text him before 10,
okay,
he's going to think that I'm thinking of him first.
Or what if she's on the East Coast?
Well, you got to consider the consumer.
Sometimes I forget we 3 hours behind.
So you got to consider all that in your data plan. Okay.
Why don't you just call her and ask, hey, what's up with this good morning text?
Because you're not gonna get the answer you need.
You're not gonna get the answer.
Life doesn't work like that, man.
Because if you let's say if you
then she gonna be like, why he calling me so early?
But like if she was trying to do this to try to be like, hey, like I'm about to start, you know what I mean, like being in this dude's life a little more. She's not gonna admit to that, right?
Yeah,
she's not gonna be like, yeah, oh yeah, I did it because I was thinking about you. No, she's gonna.
No, but if you just be like, you know, I wanted to make it clear so we know. So if it's not about that, then we're good.
Automatically stop. Because sometimes you might want it, but you might not want it when she want it.
So you playing the game.
You're not playing the game. You're just playing what your heart feels. Because I might not want it in the first 2 weeks. I might not want good morning text when I first start talking to you. But 3 months later, I might want it. So I'm not going to tell you stop right away. But I'm going to find a way to reply to it so that you can continue, but not right now. You see what I'm saying? It's a game. It's chess, baby. It's chess.
But you know,
that sounds like so checkers.
you know, girls also are thinking about this same thing when dudes send the good morning text. Is it more serious when it comes from a dude or do?
No. I think it's less good morning and more you trying to come kick it or you trying to chill.
If you say
that's for a guy saying that to a girl.
That's the critical.
That's what they're thinking about.
They're thinking. So if I was to send good morning at 9 a.m.
You're being sweet as a guy.
Yeah, you're just.
So you're being sweet as a guy,
right?
But if you're talking about if you're hitting her up late.
Oh yeah, I mean of course.
That's when she's thinking, is he coming over?
Even if you
so why can't the girl just be big? Why can't she just be nice? Why can't she just like, oh, you know what I'm saying, good morning?
It means something totally different.
If someone sends you something good morning, regardless of their intentions, they're thinking about you first thing when they wake up. And that's a big.
I get it. Some people are genuinely nice.
No. Yeah.
But still, they thinking about you early.
Women are smarter than you. Okay.
I know this.
Good morning to you seems simple. It's supposed to seem simple.
Yeah.
But you have to look past that. And realize that she's making a
So there aren't 6 girls somewhere right now thinking about, like, if they say, you know, this nigga sent me a 6 a.m. good morning text and say, oh, he's just nice.
Nah, they don't care. That's just a nice text. You're sweet.
I don't know.
But text her, and
because I had a girl tell me that they think about this stuff. That's what I'm saying.
But she's not that.
No, if a guy says a good morning, she has to figure out how to respond.
But she probably got a dick too. What? No. When I say that, I don't mean physically. I mean, you know, some girls act like
okay.
Like we have friends who act like dudes.
Okay, I get that.
But don't roll out the physically.
But there is like a certain like power dynamic. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Who texts first? I know that's a big thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
If whoever is texting first, it's like they're the pursuer. You know what I mean? So if this girl is sending you a good morning text, then you might have the power. Or if you're sending her, you know.
But I feel like you in the skit. I feel like if you a man like you, if you genuinely interested in the person, hit them up. Like, but don't hit them like as soon as you get the number. Hey, you'll take, nice gig, but. Give her some time, but hit her up. Like, I don't see what's the problem.
Hit her up by saying good morning back.
No, I'm saying, like, if I got a girl's number yesterday,
right?
If today, sometime during the day, I just want to say, hey, what's up? There's nothing wrong with me sending a message.
Right. But specifically, good morning.
Yeah, no. Now that's what
we talking about.
No, but I'm saying, I feel like people take text too, like, it feel like it's such a game.
Nah, man, because you got this honesty thing. If someone texts you, if they text you good morning, though, you the first thing on their mind. Like, that's a big deal.
Well, what's wrong with it?
But it's
you're not ready for that.
Yeah.
It's like I love you.
But that's what I'm saying. Men might be taking it too. We might be taking it too to the heart. It might not be that much.
No, regardless, even if it's a sweet thing, this being nice, it still irks. You the first thing on her mind if she's texting you in the
So
morning.
it means something. You got to think about that. You got to be like, okay, if I continue to accept these good mornings, she's gonna continue to think that I'm more than what she wants me to be right
And
now.
the reverse too, as a guy, if you start saying good morning, you got to keep saying good morning.
Oh yeah,
You
they
gotta
love
keep saying
it.
good morning
Yeah,
because
keep
she's gonna
saying
be like,
good
why you didn't say
A
this?
girl
to me?
yesterday, she tweeted me and she said when her and her guy just first got in their relationship that he used to hit her up with good morning, and now she barely gets a good afternoon.
Yeah. You
And
set
so-
the tone in the
And
beginning.
I told her as a professor of how to text females like pro, I said after 3 months that's null and void. He doesn't have to do that anymore.
When girls first meet you, they cook for you.
It's the
To
same.
trap you.
It's the same.
But
It's the
see,
same
we
thing.
got to be consistent in what we start.
But the thing is, I feel like if you've been in a relationship with somebody for a year,
Well,
do they
that's
really
different.
expect that you good morning every morning?
I mean, no, not that's
It should.
ridiculous.
You should. But
That's
that's
every morning, but I still would say like often.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not often,
Or
but
does-
like you know, I mean, some type of.
It depends on the dynamic of
Of the
your
relationship.
relationship. Yeah, if
And
you
what-
and you and that person are like that, and y'all communicate often, then be that. But if not, and y'all hit each other at the end of the day and say, "Hey, well, how was your day?"
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just send me an email of what you did this past week, and I'll update
Send me
you
a
every
summary.
week.
Send me a spreadsheet.
Yesterday, I posted the picture of the flyers, and I said if anyone needs help, just shoot me a DM. I'm professional. And of course,
Girls or guys?
it was like dudes. I think the first one I got, he said, so you got the degree, huh? What's the number one rule? Listen. Now, he says,
Imagine the seminar. He raised his hand.
so that's how I took it. I wanted to have fun, so he said, so you got the degree, huh? What's the number one rule in getting these hoes? So I said, get money. That's my first response.
That's not bad. Not bad.
And
It's a little rapperish.
I said, no, get
But
money.
he said getting hoes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
He didn't
he
say
said
money
hoes.
women. He said hoes.
I said,
Yeah,
get
true,
money.
true.
And another one said, oh, please, great Jerome Green Jr., please show me your ways on texting females. I said, it requires weeks of thumb dedication. Are you prepared? He said, yes, exalted one. I can't believe you actually responded. I'm a big fan. I said, calm down, my pupil. To exude greatest required peace at heart and mind and soul. And $4.99 a month. And then I think I had one more. He said, can I take your class on how to properly slide in a girl's DM? I said, my class is on the R form of proper female text etiquette. DM sliding was provided in last year's syllabus. So it was just funny. It was funny.
Well, speaking of that, you know, if for the fans that don't know or the people that didn't know, in our latest skit,
Pass that to
Yeah.
Mike. Put that up to
in our latest skit, we did, you know, we had these two pamphlets, I guess you would call them, in the skit. One was called, what was it called? What was it called again?
One was called from last year's always is ABTB, always be texting bitches, and 9 other rules for mild pimping.
And the second one was how to text females like a pro.
In quotations,
And I
it's
got
all in thumbs.
And it's all in the thumbs, yes. And I want to say I think this is my favorite part of the skit. This is like one of my favorite parts of the skit, and I wanted to ask the fans and y'all to start a discussion. What would go in the rest of these pamphlets?
Well,
If we were to fill this whole thing, because currently it's empty.
yeah,
There's nothing on
First off, we would put the good morning situation in there.
Okay,
That's
as an
first off.
example
Yeah.
throughout.
Then maybe the
And this is for how to text females like a pro.
yeah, and maybe for cams, we could go into cams about how what she texted or what you.
I have a question.
I have a question.
I'm
Okay.
scared
Now-
because you never know what it's gonna be about.
Do you get anxiety when you get like? Do you?
Yeah.
You be like.
I thought about this skit immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You already got the I missed my period.
Yeah.
You got
That's.
that. I've never got
I've never got that.
late.
It immediately, as soon as you open it, you don't go through any of the positive situations. Like if I have a question, it could be, hey, how you guys YouTube doing?
Right.
You go through extreme negatives, like anything negative.
Her daddy died, she murdered him.
You're intrigued to see what is this question.
It's a human response.
To be negative.
Just off top when you hear I have a question.
That's a human response. Thousands of studies have been said.
To be negative.
They used to write on walls. Girls ask questions and
But it's different. If a guy texts me, I got a question.
Stick figures running.
All right, what?
Let's
If a girl texts you,
if a girl texts you, I have a question. That means she's been thinking about it for a little while.
That's very true.
And it's something that she don't know how to approach you with.
Well, I almost said the most sexist joke.
Oh my god.
So it's usually something like, I got a question. And when you say, what's up? It's usually, who is, how long you knew.
And when you say what's up and you see the little bubbles pop up and they stay there for a minute, you like, oh.
and then it go away.
You
then
like,
it come back.
oh, man.
Or she sent it to you real quick, but it's 3 pages. That means she copied and pasted it. That means she wrote it in her notes first.
That's when you know it's real.
Serious.
All right,
Now-
I think one of my favorite vines is this one vine from this one girl who said, it is so scary. She said, it's just a compilation of things. She said, so tell me why. So you think it's okay? So when did you? So when did it become okay? Like it was just I was just like,
So tell me why.
Oh my god, it was just so.
That's strong. That's real right there.
Yeah.
But so them type of questions, I can't text you. You got to call. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be too long.
That's
I can't
another
text
thing.
them long.
Sometimes some things you got to call the person. Hey, you
Can't do the
be-
novels, man.
It's
Can't
whole
do the
novels now. Is it rude if you don't respond back to a novel?
Yeah. It's rude.
But it's
No,
more
wait,
efficient.
no. This is the better question. Is it more rude to not respond, or is it more rude to text like one sentence after you got a whole novel?
Let me tell you, like in 2010, I got this novel from a female. It's a real long novel, probably about 3 books worth.
Dang, it's a trilogy.
Yeah. And I said the most dickhead response. I shouldn't have said it, but I felt good after I said it because I felt empowered. Because she sent me this long, but she was kind of cursing me out at the same time. So that's where I got offended. So she sent all that, and I wrote back very simply. I said, I am excellent, and I don't have to respond to this. And then she went off again.
See, that's the wrong.
That's always be texting bitches and 9 other forms of my offense. But yeah, man, it's texting is a game.
So does everything you text or she texts, does it mean something other than what is said all the time?
No, not all the time.
But sometimes
In the beginning, it's very shady.
murky. Okay.
Yep.
I think those text messages are like emails. They keep it for a track record and proof.
Oh man.
So call. They can't
That's
keep
scary.
record of that. That's he say, she say. But
You know, a woman gonna remember something.
I'm one of the type of guys, like I talk a lot and I don't really remember everything I say.
Yeah,
I mean
yeah,
what
yeah.
I say, I just don't remember it. So like a girl would I'd be talking to a girl and she'd be like, you said this. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Screenshot of
You
it.
be
I'm
like,
like, how'd you
come
find
on.
it so quick? 3 months ago.
Let
Damn.
me be on it.
She predicted what you were gonna say.
Damn. It's now. Does it? Can stuff get like confusing when there's like smiley faces and winks
oh
involved?
my god,
Emojis they bring it to another level.
They bring it. That's a whole nother
Emojis
level
are a whole
because
nother level.
one wink could just mean like, hey partner, like oh, or it could mean like, you know, what's up with that dick in them drawers. I don't know. It could. You never know.
Back at maybe like 3 years ago, if you sent a dick pic, you'd get in trouble by your girl, right? So if you sent a dick pic to another girl, you would get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you sent an emoji with a little eggplant to another girl, that's it.
That's it.
That's
yeah.
all it takes.
That's it. What if you genuinely are a healthy person and you want to use the eggplant? Maybe you want to chop some veggies and you put eggplant in
Maybe
there.
you want vegan spaghetti.
Yeah, you know, anything.
The point is you wanted to chop veggies with her and not with who you were supposed to be
So
with.
tell me why it's okay to chop veggies with another bitch.
So you can be a vegan. Oh yeah, well take your vegan dick on somewhere else.
Because she be like, you don't eat eggplant, so what's the point of you using that?
Damn, man.
Yeah,
It's scary.
But you know what symbol? Because
Your eggplant more like mini squash.
I have this issue. I don't even want to say this, but I do. I'm gonna just say sometimes I don't know when girls are trying to holler at me. And I don't know how to ask because I don't know if it's just a friend thing. Right. And then if you ask the question, it feels like you kind of were messing up the friendship.
Right.
And then like sometimes I don't know because one time this girl sent me this little smirky face. You know the little
Right.
that little smirk face. You know what I mean? I didn't exactly know what that shit meant. And I didn't know how to ask what that shit meant. So I had to kind of dance around it to get to my answer. What do that shit mean? How do you know?
And when a girl is hollering at you, that's tough because men, we are always the predator. We always the hunters.
Always the predator.
We always going to get it. So when it comes back to us, I don't know what it looks like. I've had situations, Cam and Chaz, I had situations where the girls hollering right at me. I didn't know.
Yeah, you missed that.
I didn't know. So I understand. Like I don't know how to tell, especially through text message. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother ball.
The golden rule is if you have to ask, then you should already know. And sometimes I hate to use that because sometimes I be in that situation where I'm like, I'm not sure. But when you know, you always know. Am I right? Like when you know a girl's feeling you, you don't have to ask. It's like it's just
Well,
let me think about
Especially
that.
if she texts you good morning.
Girls are smart. Girls are smart. So
I might know they want something, but I'm not sure if they're trying to.
Maybe
They
not
just want me
initially.
from me.
Hey, you know what's funny? We all laughed at that. Laughable.
that's I don't know. That's tough.
But like an initial meeting, if you meet a girl at a bar or at a
Okay.
club, then sometimes it's hard for us. Because I tweeted the other day, sometimes I was like, I always think the girls at the restaurant want me. Because they'd be like, hey, welcome.
No, nigga, that's their job.
That's actually the opposite of it. It was like, I know I'm not sure. And then I tweeted that. I was like, I'm not sure if these girls are actually flirting with me or not. And then Nikki, one of our long fans, DT Sweetie, she said actually, girls in retail, they go out their way to approach cuter guys, like not friendlier. So those are actually signs, but you just don't. Either we're always thinking girls want us, or we think no girl wants us. It's like one of the two. We're not sure.
Especially when you're in a relationship. We think every girl wants you.
Yeah, we think dickhead first most of the time, so it's tough. Damn, because you've been in restaurants where like if you with another girl. And the waitress gets a little flirty. You like, but that's her job. You be trying to explain, like, you know, that's her job. And no, that bitch, nah, that's not her job.
She just want to tip.
She bringing you extra sugar.
Tell me why.
Tell me why you got 3 ice cubes. Well, you know, I like
when I go to a restaurant and you have a female waitress and you with a female, just don't make eye contact with the female.
Just look. Nah, man, I can't do that. That'd be terrible.
Just keep it safe. If you want to be safe.
I've been rude to a dude before. Like it seemed like he was trying to make my girl laugh and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga?
Like, don't do that.
Bring out my chicken carbonara.
But see, situations like that, I let the girl handle it. If she laughed, then we got to talk later.
Yeah.
But I don't even like the fact that he's trying.
Now let him try. Let him try.
You know what also is like
Try
the
me.
equivalent to I have a question. Are you busy? Because I don't know what that means.
Ooh,
either.
that's a.
I don't know.
The text? You saying about that?
Yeah, because if they are you? I don't know. That could be literally.
That's when I hit it with, it all depends on what.
Are you?
As soon as they tell me, yeah, I'm busy. I'm not busy. That's what you hit him with. Hit him back with
I'll
it.
never
It all depends on what. No,
Yeah.
that's
It
why I
does-
say, because I don't know what that means. You say,
Yeah.
am I busy? It depends.
It does.
If you saying, okay, I need you to go do this, yeah, I am too busy. If you want me to do this,
But you
no,
know
I'm
what
not.
it sounds like, though. It sounds like you're just like, if she says, well, we need to talk about something serious, and you be like, well, I'm busy. That sounds
Because as
bad.
creators, we're not in the mental space
Yeah.
to be dealing with.
Don't famous the greatest excuse.
We got to deal with that nonsense.
But don't give out your
That's all our excuses.
Let's edit that out.
We're gonna edit that part out.
No, but like sometimes like shit, I be listening to music or like studying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my ears are busy,
Right.
my eyes aren't, my
Right.
fingers aren't. So you can text me.
You can,
But
well, go ahead.
but no, I was just saying like you know what I mean, like that's you know what I mean, like I'm busy in certain ways. I may not be busy for 10 minutes. You know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was about to say, I just can't believe there's this deep of a science in these text messages.
That's the issue with texting.
It's a
interpretation.
Science.
You never know what
call
something
the
means.
person.
Just call.
But sometimes, that's just not possible.
Did we have these same issues during AOL and Yahoo chat?
Yes.
I don't know, Chaz.
I don't think we had these things. I remember you could send whatever, and it's kind of.
Let me ask something. How do y'all feel about a girl just FaceTiming you?
Like,
Not asking to FaceTime, just FaceTiming like.
Now that can depend too, because if it's somebody you involved with, maybe you can give it. You might be like, all right, a little lenient, but you can't just be.
You can't just FaceTime somebody. You gotta ask.
Yeah.
You gotta set it up.
That's real personal.
But what if
like,
you just
you're about to
FaceTime
see me.
Yeah.
Like you can't just FaceTime me like that. You gotta text. Are you available for FaceTime?
Right.
Or
That's the problem.
It's like coming over to somebody's house. You can't just open. I can't just open you up in my house.
Yeah, that's
Just pop
true.
up. So yeah, FaceTime. Like my mom recently just discovered FaceTime.
Wow, no.
So that's all she do now. I be out of the store. Mikey, why you not answering?
You know my service ain't this good out here.
I'm out. Okay.
But can't they just ask? I mean, like, isn't calling you kind of asking?
No, that's different. Cause
Why? If you don't pick up, then you don't pick up.
That's. I mean, he has a point. He does that because they can.
But
They
it's
can
just the.
it's your
the
choice
thought
to
of
not
it.
pick up.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but then they go. You busy? You busy?
It depends.
It depends.
All right, I got another question about this phone situation.
Okay.
How long is too long to respond to someone after they called you or text you?
Whew.
Wait.
Like, say someone calls you, texts you, "Hey, what's up?" and you don't answer or respond. And it's not that you don't fuck with them, but you just not in the space to respond.
Sometimes you genuinely forget. I give people that.
I
Sometimes.
don't forget. I'm telling you my situation. I just really don't be feeling like it at the time you called.
Okay.
But then, like, say a day or two pass by. Now I feel guilty because now I don't want to hit you up so late and be like, "Hey, sorry." Because what's my excuse?
That's why you don't answer my text.
Can't you look across the hall?
I had a close friend. I had sent her a message like on a Sunday. She sent me a message back on the next Saturday.
God, at least 6 days.
And she was like, "I know this is super late, but here I am responding." So she said, I'm not on my phone as much anymore. And I didn't take, only because I know her in person, I'm not even tripping about it, but it was like, do you mean like you're not on your phone like ever? Like, because for a whole week, you've went through, like, you have a boyfriend too, so you've went through your messages.
Well, at least she said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, she did. Yeah, she did apologize. That's why I said I'm not tripping.
Like, usually some people just take, hey, what?
Yeah, because
Well,
it's like
you don't forget.
Maybe she had a boyfriend. Maybe that's why.
Like, this girl sent me a message 4 years after I sent it to her on Facebook. This was 4 years ago. You can look at the thread. I said, "What's up to you 4 years ago?"
What'd she say back? What was the first thing?
Hey, is this regular hey?
That don't make sense.
But to her, to side with her, when I broke up with my ex, when I was in my thirsty phase, like, right after you break up your ex,
You get real
you
thirsty.
get lonely. You know what I'm saying? Team lonely right away. You know
Team
what I'm
lonely. Shout out Team Lonely.
I need some company.
Right. So I went on Facebook and started looking at all my messages. And ones I couldn't reply to from years ago, I started replying to a few. I saw some cute girls. And I was like, "What's up?" They were like, "This was 2 years ago." What's up?
I'm grown now. I'm out. I'm free. It's like you're out of jail. I'm free.
You're free. You get to do
Well,
it.
if you say,
Like the
if
new
she
black
said
book.
I was in a relationship, now okay, but this is a hey, like it's
Yeah,
casual,
yeah.
like
That
it wasn't.
So I don't.
for-
There really is no answer to how long. Like, it's because it's your phone. You pay the bill. You do
What's
what
my
you.
excuse when I hit them back up? Because I don't have. It's no excuse. I just didn't feel like hitting you back up right away.
It's either you got to take the real nigga approach and just be like, "Listen, I was."
Damn, I might lose a friend.
You can say you was busy.
You could say you was busy.
But what if you just become that person? Oh, he don't really text like that.
He could, yeah.
Why don't you just get that?
You become a manual.
They'll start. No.
I mean,
No,
you know, I got that
They'll
excuse.
start FaceTiming you. If you don't text.
I'm a space cadet, so I like sometimes I don't even.
Nigga, you ain't been to space one time in your life.
All right.
What does that mean? What's a space cadet to you?
He's just saying.
I mean, my head is just
he's
like,
like,
I mean, I'm
you're a creator, you're
I'm
artist.
looking at stuff, I'm watching stuff.
Yeah.
I don't reply to texts a lot. Sometimes I'll see that I get a text and I'll be like, okay, I have to mentally put myself in a thing where I want to talk to humans.
Yeah.
But I'm a different type of dude, and,
Yeah.
and a lot of girls don't understand that about me. Like, I'm not like a lot of dudes, and they'll take offense by it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I shouldn't look at the mic. I should
But
look at it.
I respond fairly quickly, honestly. The text message.
But if a girl get involved with you, she knows what she's signing up for.
She knows
so if from jump, if it's not like a hitting her right back type of thing, she knows like, all right, well he's that type.
Maybe I gotta start dressing weird so they'll get it.
Just become the brain.
Yeah, I gotta dress on a text.
Yeah.
Just dress.
How would you dress?
you gonna be naked.
How would you?
Because you take a while. So what is that?
You gonna be
I mean,
naked.
it's not necessarily what you got to be that type of person.
No, how would you dress?
But how would you dress?
Like how I dress now. I'm different. I'm different.
But you're not though.
But I am.
Not when it comes to texting.
But
though.
I am though because
Yeah.
my mind is in a different place. Like a lot of people, they probably go to work every day and they just as soon as they get a text, they text back because someone hitting them up. I don't know.
No, but there are a lot of people that go to work
I don't
every day
know, bro.
and be
I'm
tired
different.
and don't want to.
In my head, I try to do my own thing. In my head, I'm different. I think a lot. Like Tay said, sometimes all of us, I think we think and we be in our heads. And even when I'm not, I could be sitting on the couch. I'm busy right now because I'm thinking. Like I'm busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You can get mentally exhausted, and
Mentally
then especially if she's bringing any type of drama your way or anything like that, you can't.
and not even
respond to
drama,
that.
but small talk is draining too, yo.
It can be.
Small talk is very
It
draining,
can
to
be.
be honest with you.
It
I
You know what? I
10
like,
minutes on the 10-minute cap on the phone.
We got a 10-minute
we ain't doing
You know
all
what?
that.
I love
in the
small
text
talk.
graph.
That's how I felt when I saw Emmanuel call me and say, hello. Hello.
But I like small talk when a girl is interesting. When like if she know how to like
Yeah,
text
yeah,
funny,
yeah.
if she know how to bounce back,
Yeah.
be witty with it.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, yes, girl.
That can make a whole.
That text
That-
game
that
so
can make a
wet.
lot
Foreign girls are fun to text because, you're teaching each other about
That's true.
culture.
Sing
So.
on here bragging.
No, honestly,
foreign
because
girl.
she don't understand stuff over here.
No, that's
I
true.
understand stuff over there. So it's always something
That's
interesting.
true.
Like, how do y'all say this? Oh, we
Yeah.
call it this. What's this place like? Oh, I always wanted to go. Is this?
Yeah, no.
For me, that'll make a good excuse if if I hang up with her, long distance.
Emmanuel say he ain't having it.
Man, I'll be honest with you.
What is your stand? What is your take on texting? Like, because we know you're not.
I mean, I get it. I like it. I mean, it's cool to text.
That sounds like a nigga who don't fuck with.
Yeah, I
get it.
don't. To be honest with you, I don't. I like talking in person.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
talk, like, when you have my full attention, I'm one-on-one with you, or I'm in a group with y'all, like, when I'm with y'all. When I get the text, I'm more like, like what he be talking about. I'll be zoning, I'll be in my own space, and the text and be on the phone for too long, I feel like I'm not being productive right now.
We call Emmanuel the old man of the group.
Now
Now we have our different old men in the group.
Mike's sitting old right now. He's sitting old.
yeah, that's
Emmanuel's old with technology.
you speak old.
I guess I speak
But
old.
to me, I feel like texting. I guess I speak old. All the stuff that's coming out with communication is just like adapting with social media. Like you might only have Facebook, but
Right,
now
right.
as a person who wants to live in this day and age, you got to get Twitter, you got to get Instagram, so you can connect with the most people. Same thing with relationships nowadays. I feel like it's a new type of relationship. You got to be a good texter, you got to be a good FaceTimer, and you got to be a good conversationalist all in one.
That's another job. That's a whole nother job.
But it also depends on what type of person you find, because I exist and I don't really fuck with that. No, like honestly, I'm in existence and I don't fuck with that.
There's a lot of people.
That
like
means
that.
there
That's
are
like-
millions of other people
Right,
that are
right.
like
So how do
me
you
that are like you.
communicate?
That's what I'm
like
saying.
to
I
send
could call
letters?
you. No. Oh man, you text. Send me that.
He drew an eggplant.
Get the dick.
But my thing is, like, if you don't really fuck with, why have a smartphone? Why don't you just have an older?
But that's what I'm saying.
phone?
I do. It's not that I don't. It's just
At
in
times.
moderation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I don't. I can't be like. I'm not gonna have that problem in 30 years from now when everybody's neck is curved over from looking at their phone all the time walking around. I can't do that.
That's why I do it like this.
I got
Mike will be the only nigga in the future looking up.
like I enjoy like just walking and enjoying what reality is for me sometimes. But I can hop online because I enjoy other people's opinions too.
Reality sucks.
But, yeah, we're going back to our first topic when we started the podcast. Is being on your phone. How much is
Pretty much.
Right. It goes back to that. Yeah.
So it's like, you just gotta find your opposite, your significant.
I was on Instagram the other day. On Instagram, like everybody. And y'all know Teddy Ray. Teddy Ray from he was in That Guy. He's a comedian out here in Cali. He's from Cali. Funny kid. Teddy Ray Comedy. If you want to look up his Instagram, but he tweeted and he posted it on Instagram. He said, "Beards is the new ass shot for niggas."
I think I've seen something like that.
And I bust out laughing, even though I don't have an ass shot. I laugh because I have a beard right now, and I just grew it out, and I just found this beard, and I liked it. I like it on me. But I laugh because, am I following that trend? Am I like the girls who get ass shots and don't realize it?
The thing about it is, with facial hair, it's weird because you could genuinely just want to grow your facial hair out, and then next week you shave it.
Right.
If say next week you shave your facial hair, and then everybody shave their facial hair, now they're gonna be like, "Oh, Mike, you following trend?" No, I think I got tired of my beard. Like, so it's just different.
But if you look on Instagram, you see, beard.
You got post bad beards. You got beard games. A whole bunch.
Post beard.
Bad beards.
It's a female account. You can go look it up. Whoever it is.
Bad beard.
I think it's a group of girls. All they do is post niggas with beards. Beautiful beards. And shout out to y'all with the beards though.
But it's a spinoff of the post bad bitches.
Yeah.
And then now we got post bad.
No, the dangerous account on Instagram is Curly Hair Killers.
Well, before we talk, we got not only beards, but you got like high top fades are a thing. Like they're new. It's a new haircut. Everybody's wearing them. And then you got like jogger pants. So these trends come in. But the question I have is, following trends a bad thing?
Well, see, so I saw this thing on Tumblr and this girl confirmed it for me. She said, like, you know how dudes get the hair shaved on the sides and the tip and stuff. She said, that's a thought haircut. That's a male thought haircut.
Why?
Because it's the guys who follow the trends. The guys who follow the trends are the hot guys who, know how to follow the hot trends that the girls follow. You a thought.
But why if you had it before the trend started?
What you had it before the trend started? Because we was getting fades in 06. You know what I'm saying?
I started off with a fade, my first haircut.
But you weren't growing it out like...
that hairstyle was unique for one or two people who had it, but it has become something popular. And all it took, it was like one rapper or two rappers to do it, and everybody does it. So there you go. It's like, if I was doing it before, now I can't do it right now. Or if something I actually like and it looks good on me, I can't do it.
No, you can't.
But you're saying follow, not set the trend.
I think
I'm talking about following the say something I see. I was like, oh, okay, I would want to try that. And when I try it, it fits me. I might stick with it for a while.
Right.
But can you not follow? Can I not do that because now I'm a follower?
I think it all depends.
That you can.
If you follow every trend, that's an issue.
Right.
But if you follow a trend here because I like jogger pants.
Right.
Yeah. But it's certain trends I don't like, and I don't follow it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it all depends. But if you follow every trend, that's it.
When you started your beard, did you see something, or did you I just want to feel like grow my beard up?
I saw something within myself. I was like, I would like to see.
That sounded stuff.
No, I was like, I would like to see because I always shaved my mustache. I had it for Publix, and I kept a thin mustache. But personally, it was not necessarily following a trend. It was me being more who I am and letting my hair grow how it naturally grows instead of shaping it up smaller and making it look like how I want it to look. And manufacturing it.
I feel like I saw this thing that they said in like a year. In a year or two, it'll be back to either maybe goatee or just because, once people get tired of beards, everybody's gonna have a beard. They're gonna be like, all right, but then some new phenomenon is gonna come where this dude has a goatee now. Post bad goatee. It's gonna be the same. Like it's gonna keep
that account.
So what about braids? Do you ever think braids will come back?
I'm telling you, I'm getting braids, though. I'm getting braids.
I can see that too, yo. And when it comes back, you're gonna be at the top of the game.
I'm gonna raise my hand to say that I don't think they're coming back, but it could be funny, but I just don't see that coming.
But we
back.
said that about long tees. Long tees are here.
But it's a different type
It's
of
different,
long
but
tee.
braids might be different when they come back.
What? How they gonna be different?
I didn't know how long tees.
Maybe I'm gonna have barrettes.
You gonna have what
Barrettes.
on your braids?
You know, little butterfly, multicolored
No,
barrettes.
No, don't do that.
Unless they like platinum or something.
Platinum multicolored barrettes.
They futuristic or something.
But yeah, no, I think it's okay to follow some trends. Like Cam said, you just can't follow all of them because then you just don't.
It's
like
certain things I like and certain things I don't.
Like if you go to Japan, right, and you just start copying their culture, you're gonna be thinking like, why is he doing this? Like just out of random, like just because he
What if
seen
he
it,
influenced
he
you? What if you
copied.
went over there for like 6 months? And
But hold on. So if you do that, most
Yeah.
people consider that like, you know, you're just copying what their culture is doing. And I feel like trends are like moving cultures. It's just changing, you know, in the same place all the time. It's okay to pull bits and pieces from it. But if you just conform to everyone, then you're just a follower. Then you're just a follower.
And I don't want to look like everyone else. Like there's certain things I like that I won't get because everyone else already got it. And I don't want to be in that category.
Right. Well, good conversation. What time is it? Did we hit our hour mark? Or?
We have 45 seconds, 45 minutes.
We have 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
I think we had a good talk
That was
today,
a good talk.
fellas.
That was
It
a
was
great talk.
it's good talk about texting, and then it went into culture, and then some
before we go,
some other shit.
We need to bring up. So did everyone see the Dame Dash interview on Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
So they started a trending topic this morning or sometime called "Tweet Like Dame Dash."
Oh my god.
And people have been ignorant, saying all kind of ignorant stuff. Someone said, men don't go to other men's funerals. What, you want to lay with another man the rest instead of owning your own business?
Hold on, say that again.
Men don't go to other men's funerals. Why you want to lay with another man to rest instead owning your own business? They're all boss tweets.
Yeah,
basically saying something about boss and then leave it for your son.
Did you see?
He talked like a boss out of a cartoon or something.
Did you see Charlamagne's response to that to the interview? It's very interesting. He was saying basically, he was like,
culture.
He called him, you know, and I can't say whether I agree with this or not. You know what I mean? But he was like, basically, he was like, if you say having a 9 to 5 is whack, then you're disrespecting your employees.
Exactly.
And it was just interesting just to see how, you know, people's thoughts of boss talk.
Yeah.
What it means to be a boss.
You are, cause that's like even the people that you, family, friends that you want to hire for you, they're gonna be under you, cause that's the way, you know, business works, and they're gonna be probably working 9 to 5.
Everyone can't be a boss.
But
everybody can't.
A 9 to 5 is a 9 to 5. The definition of a 9 to 5 is it's a job that you go to from 9 to 5. Now, if you're hiring people, like say we brought in people from in Dormtainment to help film, that's not a 9 to 5. That's still a creative job that you can go still expand on. You could take this and make your own company out of it. Like you can be so we brought in a camera guy. He can now start shooting shit for other people now.
Yeah, but that's true. But still, with anything else, eventually you're gonna need a secretary that works for you. You're gonna need a janitorial service that comes and cleans for you. You're gonna need a bunch of things that are
But
not
that
like.
janitorial service could be that person's service. So it's still owner. Like everybody can own what they do and still help each other. So you don't have to be an employee. You can still be a boss. But I'm helping. We're collabing. It's not necessarily you're working for me. I'm collabing with you.
But what happens?
What about retail and fast food employees?
Yeah, like
They need to get machines in there.
and then
I'm sorry. Like
then you hurt the economy because you're putting people out of jobs.
But that's the thing. Everybody needs to create. I feel like this might be controversial, but everybody needs to create their own way. I feel like even if it's serving food, create a service where you serve food, but you're making your own money from it.
Here's why I won't disagree with you, but I will say that within American system right now, there has to be 9 to 5s. There's always got to be people
Why is
that are in the way America works and their legal system, how the money works here. There has to be the way the economy works.
I think a hustle that needs to stop though is them guys in the mall trying to clean your sneakers. Like, stop it.
Hold on, what?
Because every time I go to the mall, this man keep approaching me. I'm like, no, man, I'm not gonna buy this
swear to
thing.
God.
But he's doing what Mike said. He's starting his own.
No, I had on slippers.
But that's a dying business.
When it had to stop is when I had on slippers one day. Stop it. I'm not. You don't need to
He was
clean
on
these.
buffer your feet.
No, you don't need
your
to trying to sell you the spray and all that. So
I don't like how they try to get you in. Hey, those some nice shoes. Oh, this some nice shoes. Hey, let me talk to you
No,
for a second.
they either use that or they say, let me ask you a question.
No. They usually dish you. They be like, them shoes would look nice if they were clean.
No, but the last straw, I was on the second floor. He's on the first floor. He can't see my feet. Hey, let me clean your shoes. He don't even know what shoes I had on.
You can be up there
I
barefoot.
can be up there
You should
barefoot.
go down there barefoot one day.
And then come down the escalator like,
All right.
Clean my feet.
No, use the spray. Use the spray.
Nah, go down there and clean my feet.
Hey, bro, get out of here, bro. Oh, man, now you want me to get out of here.
I ain't clean no goddamn feet, bro. Get out and stop disrespecting me.
Him and his partner gonna have a checklist. I told you I got another person to come in with no shoes on.
Oh man, that's
That business done.
yeah.
All right, well, thank y'all for joining in to another Dormtainment podcast. I don't think we went around for our names at the beginning. Should we do that all the time?
We can.
We can.
Yeah, go ahead, tell your name right quick.
All right, my name Rome Green Jr.
And you can be found on.
Instagram, Twitter @IRomeAlot. You know I like giving myself.
All right, that's
a plug.
enough. Go
Hey,
ahead.
ladies.
my name is Tay. You can find me on @WeAreTheTay and everything.
That was so bad. Go ahead, Chad.
That's pretty good.
He's like, I gotta switch my shit up.
I'm Chaz.
This man just took a sip of water and raised his hand and said,
Wait, you trying to outdo me with the bad one? you trying to go worse than I am?
And you could be found on
Twitter,
Or
Instagram,
at.
CDiddy77.
There you go, brother.
Well, I'm Cameron. You can follow me at DTC Millie on MySpace if you can find it. It's probably Fresh Prince of ATL.
All right.
And
All right. That's
Facebook is Cameron Dormtainment Miller, but I reached my cap, so I can't add nobody.
All right. I'm Mike, and you can find me on Twitter at Mike Anthony, but instead of an E, it's a 3.
nice.
That's inventive, right
Nice.
there.
So creative.
Actually, Mike Anthony's taken.
Oh,
If
okay.
it's ever available again, I'll take it.
That's it. You gonna grab it back?
Do you check that daily?
No, I check it monthly.
And I'm Emmanuel. You can find me at The Beard Is Real, and I did it before the trend. And we are Dormtainment. Come holla at us next week. Thank you.
Bye.